extracurricular maybe or
No, and just already
uh,
had an extracurricular um
ah
every Wednesday.
every Wednesday. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, you know,
Yes.
I wonder that why do not you ask me about our lesson for the last week?
Ask me.
I mean, I'm waiting for your question. Yeah, I'm waiting for your question about
Oh yeah, forgot.
mengapa
I'm
ini
so
enggak?
sorry.
Ya,
I forgot. I forgot. I'm so sorry about that because I've just already had another online class.
did okay. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Did you finish install the Visual Studio Code?
Yes, I have. Eh,
Have you finished? Oh, I think
yeah, I already
check
finished. You mean finish the project or maybe the install? Just install.
the installation. Yeah, the
About the
installation.
installations, I already finished it.
Okay, nice. Because we will work on Visual Studio Code. Yeah, we will work on Visual Studio Code, but I will, yeah, I will teach you about GitHub first, and then the basic for from definition till how to make a GitHub account. Do you know
Okay.
GitHub account or GitHub itself? Do you know
What?
GitHub?
About the account.
GitHub, you know?
No,
Yeah, GitHub account. No, okay. Maybe
no.
this is your first time. Okay, I think I'll start the lesson. Okay, could I?
Okay.
I will start the lesson ini. Okay,
Okay.
good. Uh, okay. Kayaknya sinyal kakak nggak stabil ya. Halo, suaranya jelas nggak? Atau
Jelas, jelas.
putus-putus?
Jelas, cuma videonya yang putus-putus di sini.
Ah, okay. Maybe how about this one? Check, check. How about this? More clear or
Okay, it's clear.
it's still same?
It's clear, clear.
Okay. Okay. Today we'll talk about. Okay. Now, can you see my share screen?
Yes. Okay.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Okay. Oh, I think it's unstable signal here. Okay.
Okay.
Ini,
Yeah,
can you
okay.
see my share screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Do you? Okay. Okay. Now we start our learning today. Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Okay.
Okay.
So in this capture, we'll talk about the project planning, which is this is I think one of important step that you have learned also as a developer. And this is what kind of application that you will make. This is yeah, this is I think it's new, yeah. So the application name is Health Diagnostic Project. And then this is the story of that. Taking care of one's health is an important part of most people's life. And then not everyone has the opportunity to undergo regular professional medical examination. However, there are a number of simple tests that can help uh, you accurately assess your health. One such test is the Ropier test. and which allows you to determine the condition of your body, especially your cardiorespiratory system. So we invite you to develop an application for personal computer that will allow users to perform this test independently and receive an interpretation of the result. Can you hear me, Nini? I think
Yeah, I can
my
hear
signal
you.
is unstable.
Yeah, I can hear
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, that's okay. Chill.
I think this is because of the rain. Okay, okay. Thank you, Nini. Now, the Rupier test help users assess the state of their body's cardiovascular system, and it's designed to monitor cardiac performance during physical exertion and evaluate the effectiveness of the performance. And then this is the action that you have to do when you want to measure your Ropier index test. The first, you have press for a few minutes and take your pulse for about 15 seconds. The second, you have to do some squat jump. It's 30 squat jumps exactly in the 45 seconds. And after that, you have to take your pulse for the second time. It's about 15 seconds. And then you have to rest uh, about 15 seconds again. And then measure your pulse again about 15 seconds. And in the end of the day, we will show the result of your Rupiah index test. And then we have uh, we need this data to measure the Rupiah index of yours. The first, your age itself, and then three result of taking one's pulse. This first one when you rest, and then immediately after exercise, Soko jump means, and then after a 30-second of your rest. And then this is the formulation mathematically. Do not ask me uh, how you can calculate this. No, it's not my job, but we just need to follow this formulation. Yeah. Rupiah index
Yeah.
equals to 4 times pulse number 1, pulse number 2, plus pulse number 3, minus 200 over 10. This is P1, P2, and P3 means your pulse that you have record at the, third times. And then this is the evolution, or I think this is some correlation between the quality of your heart and then the with between the age of, yeah, many types here ya. Ada dari 7 sampai 8 tahun dan 15 tahun ke atas. And then this is the quality of your heart, level low till high. Yeah, in maybe if you have learned about correlation, maybe you know about this. Yeah, in statistics, you will learn about this, and then this is so common in statistics because correlation is one of tools that we can use to know about the other variable. Okay, and for example,
Okay.
I want to read for you that I have a low level of Rupiah index. This category in age 15 and over, the Rupiah index will be 15 or more. And for age in 13 till 14, the Rupiah index will be 16.5 and more. I mean, this is the start of the index. And then for the age 11 and 12, it will be 18 and more. And then for the age 9 to 10, it will be 19.5 and more. And age 7 till 8, the Rupiah index will be 21 and more. If this number uh, appear in your result, I think Nini in here, yeah, age 15 and over. Okay, Nini,
Okay.
you are in here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will see, yeah, you can see that if your index in here, I think your mm, hard quality is average. You can do something like that, ya. And then I think it's ya ada banyak aplikasi pengukur indeks apa namanya kerja jantung di apa namanya di internet dan ini bisa melakukannya sendiri. Tapi kita akan mencoba membuatnya. But where do we start? How do you think working on project get started? Yeah, I think this is the preview of the application that you will make. Yeah, the first we will make three screen of that. Yeah, the first
Sure.
screen will display something like this. Yeah, and then at the second screen you will make some picture like this, and then at the third, this is the last screen, and also this is the description of your index Ropier text result. Okay, but now we are not focused on here. We will focus, yeah, this is the theory of the what you will make later. But for now, we will talk about, wait, it's so many.
Yeah.
We'll talk about application parsing is finished. It's time to start planning directly. We'll talk about planning first before make the application itself. What are the planning tools have you already used? Can you tell me, Nini, what planning tools that you are already used?
Planning tools. What kind of that? Can you explain it more
Yeah,
deeply?
just like Trello, you know Trello
What?
or Trello, T T R E double L N O, Trello. You know? Did you know about it?
Trello.
Yes, this is one of planning tools that you can use to plan your project.
Uh,
Have you
I
heard
don't
about
know.
it?
I just already know about um
Oh, okay. I see. I see. Okay. Oh, I think it's okay. How about a mind map?
mind map. Oh yeah, yeah. I know
Yes.
it.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
always use that when I just already uh when
Okay.
I
I see.
just I just always using that for my history lessons.
Wow. Okay. Okay. But can you tell me what maybe the website of mind map you use? For me, I
Website.
personally use this. Yeah, this website for make my mind map is uh I forgot about it. What? Apa nama website yang kita pakai buat membuat mind map itu? Ah, I use this nih. Draw. This one. I use this a website to create my mind mapping. Mind, yeah, mind mapping. Create new diagram and then create. Something
Uh,
like this nih ya. And
okay.
then yeah, you can save it. And then yeah, something like this. But yeah, I think it's yeah. What are you using, Nini, to make your mind mapping?
I'm using in mobile application, so I'm just too
Okay.
rarely when I just use the laptop or maybe computer, and so I'm
Oh,
just
I see.
usually using this my own mobile, like handphone or something.
Oh, okay, I see, I see. Oh, yeah, yeah, of course. Anything else? What the planning tools that you have, you have used? Maybe checklist or the other tools like Microsoft To Do or checklist and Trello, and then yeah, many more. Canva itself. can be used to make a mind mapping and checklist also. Have you
Oh,
used another tool, another platform to make this checklist or mind mapping? Have
I
you?
was using Microsoft tools like that, but it's too rarely for me.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, yeah, algorithmic also have a simple mind map tools, yeah. And then
Okay,
I will explain to you what is mind map. This is just for, you know,
okay.
formalizing. A mind map is a tool for visualizing an idea, breaking it down into section and planning the work. So in case of ours, we will make the mind map will look like this, yeah. The first is the repair test. It consists of the functionality of the application and then your presentation. In the functionality, of course, you have make it consists of third screen and then anything else. Maybe you wanna add some timer or stopwatch on your
Huh? Hello? Eh? Eh? Nande yo. Ah,
sorry.
kok bisa out, Kak?
Ini wifi-nya terganggu gara-gara hujan mungkin ya.
Oh, hujan sana ya, Kak ya?
Iya, sorry.
Oh,
Oke,
ah,
kita
oke,
ulang ya.
oke.
Oke, ini ya dia mind map itu sendiri adalah dek ya kakak jelasin ya. Mungkin hmm, nge-lag kok.
Hmm.
Aduh. Oke, now is same as screen. I think I have to off my
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about because it's doesn't seem like I don't know.
Halo Nini, I'm
Hello?
sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Aduh.
I know the Wi-Fi is very lagging, okay? It's because the raining. I feel that. I
Yeah,
feel that. I
I use
understood. I understood.
okay. Okay, let's we continue our discussion ya. Mind map, you will say mind map maybe like this ya. And then for project tech checklist, I personally use these tools ya to make my checklist. This is it's really it's more simple than Trello or yeah mind mapping. So I use this yeah and yeah and then for this one ini So this is the possible, oops, I'm sorry. And this is the planning the work of checklist. We will fill out the checklist as the text of the project are highlighted. Fill out the checklist with interface development text. Yeah, in algorithmic, it has a project planning, yeah, in the platform itself. I will show you. Uh, wait. You can open your platform, Nini,
Yes?
and yes, you can open the platform algorithmic. It's not Visual Studio Code, not yet. And you can see my share screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, yeah, we have a simple main mapping tools like this. Yeah, wait, desktop application. And nah, oops, no, nah. The mind mapping tools will you can see like this. Yeah, you can add new element and then click what do you wanna make, and then another branch. What do you wanna make too? And then this is also you can add the second branch, and then maybe you wanna in my application I will make blah blah blah, something like that. Yeah, you can use our platform in algorithmic. Okay, now this
Okay.
is the important part of our teamwork discussion of teamwork. Scope of work. During the discussion, it became clear that the project is voluminous and we have a lot of work to do. It would be convenient to divide the work among themselves in a team. What problems do you think may arise in the process of teamwork on software project? Can you tell me, Nini, what problems do you think may arise in the process of teamwork on a software project? Or it's not a software project, in general project, maybe in your group or anything else. Can you tell me what's problem? Common problem, maybe.
The problem about the
Yes.
process of teamwork when we are making some project or something like that.
Yes. Can you tell me
Okay, for the
three, maybe three common problem?
okay. For the first one, this is usually I always get it. This is the worst. And the first
What is
one
that?
is the signal. When the
Oh
signal
yeah.
is lagging, it's very
Oh.
like, oh my
Ah.
God, I want to punch this motherfucking computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Okay.
like
Yeah.
I don't- I'm not I'm not saving my own project
Yeah. I
immediately.
feel you. I feel
Why
you.
it's
Oh
why
yeah.
it's lagging like
It's
fuck.
really annoying, yeah? It's really annoying. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah. Okay. And then for the
Okay.
second one, it's um I always got something wrong with the code or maybe anything,
Oh.
and I
Oh,
just
okay.
when I
Okay,
just
okay.
already got start about the program and it's very
Mhm.
oh my God, di
Oh,
mana
yeah,
letak
it's
salahnya
okay.
gitu loh, kayak
Yeah, yeah,
kok
yeah,
nggak
yeah. I see.
jalan-jalan gitu
I see.
programnya gitu.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's a really common mistake in, when you are a developer. It's
Oke.
really common mistake. Okay. The third maybe? What
Ya
is the third?
kayak cuma itu aja sih permasalahan.
Okay. Yeah, I think you are right, yeah. So this is for algorithmic version, yeah. Problem in team development. You will see the first is each of us works on our own computer, and if we need to exchange best practice, we can use flash disk, flash disk or flash drives.
Yeah, I
But
know.
it's time consuming, very inconvenient and risky. That's really, really right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
absolutely right because yeah, when you use your flash disk and if you have a file, maybe the flash disk contains your really important file, your code exactly. And when it terjangkit virus, itu amat sangat berbahaya. So it's really risky. And then the second is if you accidentally mix up keyboard shortcuts, you may not copy, but lose part of the code or all of it. Yeah, this is something that we do not want it. Yeah, and then when making changes to the project, it can be accidentally damaged. It may take a long time to get back to the original working person. Having save points would be nice. So how can we avoid this and many other problems during development? This is what we can do. The first, more than one developer should have quick access to the project. The second, developer should be able to refine the project on their own and then combine it with solution from other programmers. And then the project must remain intact in case of equipment failure. It should be possible to return to a certain control point. And this is kind of the real practice of solution. Yeah, everything is stored locally, and then in convenience and this stored, we can exchange a project person, and then yeah, so on. And I think based on all of this problem, we need to know about person control system. What is that exactly? A person control system is an approach to development that stores all changes we made to a code. Let's consider the Git person control system. Have you heard about Git or GitHub, Nini?
Yes.
Have you heard about it? Git or GitHub? This is your
Yeah.
first time?
No,
Git or GitHub?
I never heard it about.
Oh, you have, oh, okay. Okay. All versions of the project are saved within this system. At any time, you can roll back to the previous version and create your own one based on it. So this is the, Git look like visually. Yeah. This is your project, and then, oops, this is your, how to say, this is apa namanya, perubahan-perubahan yang Nini lakukan dalam setiap mengupdate projectnya. And kalau di Git itu kita dapat memantau hal ini gitu. Jadi tidak menggunakan flash disk lagi dalam bertukar kodenya begitu, ya. And now untuk versi ada dua versinya. Yang pertama Git sama GitHub. Apa bedanya, Kak? For Git itu adalah version control system yang ada di komputer lokal, ya. Ada di komputer lokal, itu artinya di komputer kita sendiri. And GitHub adalah version control system yang ada di internet atau basisnya tuh cloud, ya. Nah, sekarang kita akan belajar cara membuat GitHub. Ya, jangan Git, langsung aja ke GitHub. Gitu maksudnya ini. Kemudian GitHub itu sederhananya adalah ini punya project, oke? Okay?
Yeah.
You have a project and then you publish your project in GitHub. And then ada dua nanti pilihan, apakah itu akan dijadikan sebagai publik atau private. Kalau publik semua orang bisa mengaksesnya, tapi yang keren dari GitHub ini adalah dia mempunyai license. Gitu Nini. Jadi project Nini itu tetap ori punya Nini. Ya, itu tetap ori punya Nini, tapi orang bisa kayak, oh saya belajar dari dia gitu. Gitu, ya. Jadi nanti Nini akan membuat akun ini. Dan ya ini teorinya, kakak pikir kakak langsung saja praktik ya sama Nini. Dan kalau kakak yang praktik nanti waktu kita nggak cukup ini. Jadi boleh Nini yang langsung praktik, kakak tuntun sampai selesai. Boleh?
Oke.
Mudah kok membuat GitHub. Oke. Yang pertama yang harus Nini, ayo share screen.
GitHub, wait.
Ya, share screen aja. Nanti cari github.com. You have an email, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now click on new tab, maybe. New tab,
Okay.
github.com. Okay.
Loh, kok nggak bisa iki? Bentar.
Okay, new tab, plus gitu. Okay, github.com.
Eh,
GitHub. Okay, .com. Nah, this is your first time, yeah?
yeah.
It will be nice, yeah. Wow, it's really really slow.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the language. Yeah, you directly sign up for GitHub.
Sign up.
Yes, you don't. Where is the sign
Ah,
up?
this
Yes,
one.
yeah. Okay, and then this is the you have to add your email. Yeah, the most common email you use. Yeah. Okay, I'm not see that. And then next, yeah, if you have done, yeah, this is your password, yeah. So you have remember that, okay,
Okay.
okay. And then next, okay, the last part is you have to make your user name, okay, okay. Oh, I think it's unavailable, so you have change that. And I think there is no uppercase. You have to write lowercase, yeah. Okay. Maybe
Okay.
Nini underscore Anjaswari, but the N is lowercase, Nini. The first N, exactly. The first
Yeah.
N, the first N must be lowercase. The first N, letter of N at the first. Yeah, Nini. I think nama pengguna hanya boleh berisi karakter alphanumerik. Okay, you have to add some kind of numeric, Nini, or yeah, maybe Nini and just worry your uh birth date, maybe, or yeah, depends on you. Can you? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's still nothing. So you have try another. Maybe. No, 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 no. Maybe Nini uh worry Nini with without Anjas, maybe Nini worry. With Nini Anjas. Oh, it's still. Hmm.
Oh my God.
What number do you like?
Mm,
Okay. And maybe you can try do not use underscore. I hope this is working. Ah, yes. Okay, next. Okay. Remember that your username and your password. Okay?
wait, I will capture first.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next. Okay, wait. And you have to verify your email. You have, yeah, you can stop share for that.
Okay.
Stop share and verify your email. Check your email, your inbox. You can stop share.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, this is for your first verification. Yeah, I think this is for validate that you are not a robot.
Mm, where is
Okay.
it?
Okay, this is, yeah. Push the verification button. Could you? Ah, now you have to, you know, make the same direction with the finger. The so, okay, okay, okay. Oops, it's not like that. Okay, nice. And then click send. Okay, very good. Now you will be sent for the verification code. You can stop your screen. Please check
Okay,
your email,
wait.
Nini, ya.
Wait, I will check it.
Okay, you can stop your screen. You done, Nini?
No, wait.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Halo, Nini.
Hello?
Okay, you done with the verification. You've
Yeah, I
done?
already.
Okay. Okay, now never aja lah. Never. Don't save the password. Okay, this is, yeah, maybe you wanna add the description of you. Yeah. What are you? Student, teacher, or developer, or someone else? Okay, and then how many team? Maybe just you, yeah? Okay, just you, and click proceed. Okay, and this is apa dua? This is maybe begin your new project, start your new project. Yeah, mulai proyek baru, and then I think the best is connect with another developer. Yes, terhubung dengan pengembang lain nih. Yeah, I think that's you have. I hope that happen. Okay, now this is okay. Click the pre-version, yeah, of the GitHub. Okay, scroll again,
Wait.
scroll. Okay, till the end of the tab. Nah, proceed in pre. Okay, nice. Okay, now you are in. Okay, Nini.
Okay.
Halo, cek.
Hello? Yeah?
Okay, Nini, now this is because this is your first time. I think you have to fill your profile first. At the pojok kanan itu tuh ada gambar kayak apa tuh? Pojok kanan banget. Kanan, 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 kanan. No, no, no. Kanan. Yes. That's one. No, no,
This one?
that's one. Yes. Click on it and then profile. Yeah, your profile. Click on there. Okay, and then okay, you can edit your profile first, Nini. What do you want to do? Maybe you will add some kind of your name. Edit profile. You can click on edit profile.
Uh-huh. This one?
Yes. Okay, now yeah, you can add your complete name and then maybe your biography. It's about maybe your couple letter, yeah. And then what do you wanna? Maybe you wanna be, oh, I'm a new developer at blah blah blah. 15. Selamat.
Kayaknya cuma itu aja deh.
You can add, oh, you don't have social media ini
No.
like, oh, I see. Okay, okay. Then save the changes. Okay, save it. Ini.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then after that, and ini, can you go upper? Okay. Now go to the repository tab. Edit. And then now this is the most important part nih ya. Repository itu nanti tempat Nini mengupload project-project Nini. Oke?
Ah, oke oke.
Ya. Nah, sekarang misalkan klik di yang baru itu nih. New repo. Klik on baru tuh. Nah, itu tuh. Baru tuh. Ada kata baru, baru, kanan, kanan, kanan.
Where?
Iya. Siap.
Ah,
Yes.
oke oke.
New
Maaf agak
repo.
bola.
Oke, it's okay. New repo. Nah, ini silakan klik nama reponya. Repo itu kayak folder gitu nih. Bisa dibilang kayak folder atau
Which
ya
one?
kayak file. Ya. Klik nama reponya yang tadi dulu itu. Itu. Eh, kanan. Nah, you wanna yeah, it depends on you what you wanna take a name for your repo. Maybe my first project or my application project or yeah, something like that.
Hmm, wait.
Depends on you ya. Bebas.
Eh, maaf saya lapar. Ya udah sih.
Oke. Oke, Indomie is tersedia. Oke, now in the description box, you in the description box, you have to write the description of your project. Maybe, oh, hi everyone, this is my first project from Algorithmics, and I joined this bootcamp, blah blah blah, something like that, Nini. My first project. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Oh, you done, Nini?
Ya.
Ini kiriman. And then now, Nini, you have to, this is, I will explain to you that the public, yeah, that's, yeah, you have in the little font, siapapun di internet dapat melihat postingan ini. Kalau repo ini, kalau Nini membuatnya publik gitu ya proyeknya. Kalau pribadi, nggak ada yang bisa kecuali yang Nini izinkan. Tapi sekarang bebas, Nini mau yang publik atau private silakan. Tapi klik aja yang publik ya. Nah,
Oke.
sekarang untuk menginisiasi repo ini, inisiasi itu artinya kayak apa ya? Bahwa saya akan membuatnya gitu, kayak awalannya gitu. Nah, centang tambahkan file readme file itu. Centang itu, oke, and then Nini tidak perlu melakukan apa-apa di .git ignore itu. Sekarang yang penting itu adalah pilih lisensinya, Nini. Lisensi yang kita udah pelajari kemarin itu kan Creative Commons. Bisa Nini memilih itu. Dia di lisensi ya itu publik umum itu ya kayaknya dia. Nah, itu
Yang
bukan
mana?
bukan. Zero itu tuh universal ini. Bawah 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 bawah. Bawah lisensi Creative Commons. Nah, itu atas 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 dikit ini, atas dikit Creative Commons. Creative. Nah, itu nih. Klik on there. Oke, now create the repo. Oops, oh belum belum belum. Kenapa nggak ada yang dipilih?
Wait. Really?
Hmm. Kok aneh ya?
No, no, no.
Oh, hmm, something weird here. Why there is no license for this? Hmm. Oke, Nini, you can create the repo first, tapi nanti nggak ada lisensinya jadinya ya. Aneh ya. This is, inilah tampilan proyek Nini gitu ya, atau apa namanya? Ini ya proyeknya dalam dalam GitHub gitu. Nah, sekarang Nini bisa mengubah pertama deskripsinya, yang itu tuh klik tanda pensil, ya, itu bisa diubah. Nah, klik tanda pensil,
Cancel.
iya,
Wait. Oh,
itu ini udah ada license-nya ya, itu ada CC0 dash satu
eh,
titik nol. Oke, ini nggak apa-apa, diklik aja. Nah, ini nanti Nini kan kalau bekerja sebagai developer itu kan banyak timnya Nini ya.
ya.
Nah, kemarin kakak juga kita bekerjanya di sini gitu. Itu nanti Nini
Oke.
saat melakukan perubahan kan setiap orang tuh ada pekerjaannya ya. Misalnya Nini
Ya,
di ngeditnya di bagian back end aplikasinya atau front end-nya. Nanti Nini upload kodenya itu di sini dan saat melakukan perubahan ya Nini ya. Nini harus
ya.
menulis keterangannya. Nah, contohnya di sini ayo. Klik enter. Misalnya saya menambahkan baris ini gitu. Saya menambahkan baris ketiga ini. Nah, Nini harus tulis gitu ya perubahannya, oke?
Oke.
And then untuk kayak menyimpan perubahan ini, klik commit perubahan. Hijau tuh, warna hijau. Commit perubahan. Oke.
Oke.
And then pesan komitnya itu apa nih?
Pesan.
Ya, kalau di yang saya menambahkan baris ketiga ini kan itu kayak isi dari perubahannya. Isi dari perubahannya. Nah, sekarang pesannya itu kayak gini loh. Oh, saya sudah menambahkan baris ketiga gitu. Ataupun saya sudah menambahkan baris ketiga pada jam segini gitu. Ngerti? Jadi kayak yang tadi itu isi perubahannya ini, oke?
Hmm.
Kemudian ini kayak apa sih perubahan yang dilakukan
Pengingat
gitu.
gitu nggak sih?
Iya, bisa dibilang begitu. Oke.
Oke, coba. Eh,
Ini deskripsi lebih lanjut ya. Bisa juga itu di pesan commit yang update.readme itu. Update.readme.md itu. Ini. Iya, di situ kayak kepalanya itu. Kalau deskripsi lanjutnya ini mungkin ini mau menjelaskan saya melakukan ini. Ya, ini fungsinya bla 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 gitu. Boleh ya? Itu dihapus saja. Kalau
Ini
bukan, nggak bisa.
bisa? Nih,
Ya, ayo dihapus. Apa maunya pesannya? Pesan komiknya apa?
San.
Ya, misalnya, oh baru saja menambahkan baris ketiga gitu. Itu pesannya misalnya. Saya baru saja menambahkan baris ketiga. Oke, sekarang di deskripsinya itu ingat ya ini ya. Mungkin nanti saat jadi developer ini kan ya nggak gini doang kan. Nggak hanya sekadar ini
Iya,
kan. Ada
ya, ya,
deskripsi
ya,
lengkap
ya.
dari setiap. Oke. Komit perubahan. Nah, kemudian sebelum itu yang ini perlu tahu, lihat kan yang kakak tunjukkan tadi apa namanya? Aduh, nggak bisa ini ya kakak. Nggak bisa ini. Kan ada tadi kayak cabang-cabang gitu nih, ya, yang kakak tunjukkan tuh. Kan ada lurus, kemudian ada bercabang gitu. Ingat nggak?
Oh iya, ya.
Nah, itu cara membuatnya. Nini kalau berkomitmen langsung pada cabang utama, artinya dia lurus nanti. Itu tuh, dua
Oh.
tombol yang di bawah itu. Kalau buat cabang baru, nah nanti dia kayak, Nini itu mungkin kayak, oh mau mencoba codingan baru nih. Nah, buat cabang baru mungkin gitu. Gitu ya, oke?
Hmm.
Nah, sekarang
Oke, oke.
komitmen langsung pada cabang utama aja. Karena kan ini ya nggak sama tim juga ya. Ayo,
Oke.
komit perubahan. Oke, ini. Dan ya. Oke, dan ya. Jadi ini dan. Nah, sekarang ini kan hanya file.readme-nya nih ya. Sekarang mana file codingan aslinya? Gimana cara menambahkannya? Nah, itu pertanyaannya sekarang ya. Caranya adalah Nini silahkan ke mana dia nih? Proyek, ya, tab proyek. Mana ya dia? Nah, ini dia nih ya. Kemudian ini langsung saja masuklah. Ngapain dah? Oke, gitu. Nah, sekarang di sini file bisa Nini bisa mengupload file-file yang Nini sudah buat di Visual Studio Code. .py,
Oh.
.html itu caranya atau langsung tambahkan project atau upload ya ini nih. Loh, bukan ini. Bentar,
Hah?
bentar. Coba ke repo tadi Nini, repository tadi. Bukan, itu pull request bukan. Ke itu tuh, Indomie yang
Mana?
di atas nih, di atas banget. Indomie. Ah, itu klik into.
Nah,
Oke, now. Ah, itu tambahkan berkas nih, Mi. Aduh, kelewat tadi.
yang ini?
Nah, iya. Nah, di situ nanti Nini mengunggah file codingan, gambar, semua keperluan atau properti untuk projectnya. Begitu ya?
Oke, oke.
Nah, tadi tadi kakak kan ngirim lebih awal ya. Itu tujuannya gitu. Karena nanti kita belajar kontrol apa namanya apa yang ada di sini melalui Visual Studio Code gitu. Jadi
Hmm.
tanpa harus ke sini kita juga dapat membuat perubahan dari Visual Studio Code-nya. Tapi ada beberapa langkah yang cukup ya perlu inilah itu nih Nita. Dan ya agak panjang sih ya waktunya.
Heeh.
Hmm, gimana kalau tadi pagi? Hmm. Atau mungkin ini ada kesempatan di lain ini di luar jam nanti kakak ajari cara gimana semuanya gitu. Karena ini nggak cukup, sumpah
Kesempatan.
nggak cukup, ya nggak cukup 1 jam soalnya,
Iya,
ya.
gimana ya?
Gimana?
Kap eh Coba
Kapannya?
nih, kalau gimana ya? Ntar kalau saya ada waktu yang free, coba ntar saya kabarin ya Kak F.
Oke, sip, aman ya. Ini supaya ini bakal dipakai banget nanti kalau ini berkarir di IT, sumpah.
Hmm. Oke, oke.
Oke, Nini ya, kabari aja Nini ya.
Ya,
Oke. Kalau gitu kakak, aduh, unstable.
Udah bisa stop share?
Stop recordingnya dulu mungkin ya. Halo Nini. Oke Nini.
Ya,
Oke, jadi hari ini kita sudah, ya belum ya sebenarnya, tapi ini untuk rekaman doang. Kita udah belajar,
ya, ya.
ya nanti ini akan membuat perencanaan aplikasi Rupiah tes ya. Jadi indeks yang mengecek kinerja jantung gitu. Itu yang akan
Oke,
dibuat. Kemudian kita sudah belajar ada ternyata tools mind mapping di platform Algo. Dan satu lagi, ya kita sudah belajar apa namanya? Ini tadi pembuatan akun GitHub. Nah nanti di lain waktu di luar ini, ya kakak dengan senang hati ya. Nanti kalau ini silakan kabari saja itu terkait dengan gimana cara mengontrol apa yang ada di GitHub saya melalui VS Code. Oke?
oke, oke.
Oke. Thank you
Oke,
Nini.
oke. Thank you.
See you on the next week.
Okay,
Bye
see you
bye.
too. Bye.
Yuk.